Keep digging!
What's up, everybody? So today, there's several great days in lawn care. Today actually has nothing to do with lawn care, but it's a great day because today I'm servicing the snowblower and putting it away because I am done with the snow, and as far as I can tell, there isn't going to be any more snow. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But let me show you how I service this thing. Let's get to it and let's get put away from the year. Now, a couple of years ago, I came across a video by Alan Haynes showing how to build this apparatus. This is going to be used to help change the oil. It works on a vacuum suction basis. It's really easy to make. Took me about 5 minutes to make it, and here's a quick list of the things that you'll need to be able to build this. Now, I did a video subsequently showing how I change my oil using it. I've used it every single time I've serviced any of my engines, my smaller engines since, and I'm about to service this snowblower. Now, one of the key things is you need to make sure that you run it, get that engine oil warm. So let's get to it. Now all I do is simply turn on the vacuum and it'll get started. I'm going to have my lovely assistant here turn on the vacuum.
What up, guys? It's sunny and 75 and I'm working on a snowblower.
Getting annoying.
Look, I have one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Now that's drawn all that down, one of the other cool things about having these large mason jars, it gives you the readings on the side. We're looking at what would be, well, it looks like 3 cups. It's 24 ounces. 8 ounces in a cup.
My boy's wicked smart.
Now the specs show on this that this engine's supposed to take 20 ounces, but we've drawn out 24, so we're gonna go with what we've drawn out because obviously that was the capacity. But you always gotta double check. Measure twice, cut once. Or is it measure twice, fill it up once? I don't know, it's one of those two. That oil is pretty dark. I didn't change it last season because I only used it once, but I've used it a ton this year because we have had an unseasonably amount of snow here in Utah.
So dirty.
Now this is just standard small engine 4-cycle premium oil. This is a 48-ounce jug. We're gonna drop it to about 28 ounces and then check the oil level from there and add accordingly. Check the oil level. Not quite. Just barely, it's just a little low, so I think we just need that extra 4 ounces and we'll be good. Perfect. One of the things I love about this system is, other than the oil that dripped out of the funnel as I sat it down, the only oil mess, that's all there is. And I haven't even worn a pair of gloves. Don't even have it drip on my hands. That's what I love about this system. It makes it super fast and super easy. Now that we're done with the oil, that leads us to the last and final step of servicing this and getting it ready to be summarized to go back in the shed ready for next winter. And it creates a big debate on this next step. Should you drain all the gas, or should you leave it with gas in the tank? My answer, and the way I feel about it, is you leave the gas in the tank. The reason why is, if you've ever had to clean up a varnished and gummed up carburetor, that is an absolute pain in the butt. Well, you know where the pain is.
Have any idea what a pain in the ass you are?
It's just a pain. The way that I go about this, and this is the way I do things, is I like to use a little bit of Stabil fuel conditioner for storage, fuel stabilizer, and I like to add a little bit of seafoam. I don't add much, just a little bit of. I will then use my non-ethanol fuel. I'll fill it to the top, let it sit for just a few minutes, and then I'll run it and get it to work through the system and make sure that it gets up through the carburetor and gets everything ready to be put away, because every single time I do this in the next summer or the next winter, depending on whatever machines I'm using, I always get everything to start on my first pull. So for me, it's well worth it. Just a little bit.
Five minutes later.
Okay, I've let it sit for about 5 minutes, get it nice and mixed up in the tank. Now I'm going to start it and run it for 3 minutes so that it works its entire way through the fuel system into the carburetor, so that I make sure that all the fuel lines, everything's good to go. Fuel will stay fresh over the summer, and I'm ready to go first thing on the next winter snow, which I hope isn't for a while.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
Now, we've all heard the old saying, if you have something, take care of it, and it'll last a lot longer. There's also the use it, wear it out, make do, or do without. Now, if you take care of this, this will last me for years to come. I've had it for 10 years now. It's done me very, very well. We haven't always had as heavy of a snow as what we've had this year, but it will last me for many, many years, and a lot more snowstorms. Let's just hope there isn't one around the corner. See the snow in about 7 months. We'll see you in the next one.
Meanwhile,
Right now, we're just trying to control the water as best we can.
A race against Mother Nature
Just barricading off these driveways.
as a rush of water comes running down the street in the Orchard Ridge community in Kaysville.
It's just truck after truck after truck with bags.
And right there in the middle of it all
Great neighbors in the area coming out to
is
help.
Josh Belknap, the Kaysville Public Works Director, the man in charge of this flooding operation, and the man also having to figure out what went wrong.
Kind of the initial reports indicate that we've got a storm drain that got plugged overnight. We've been watching this closely almost on a daily basis and have seen good continual function here. But yeah, something last night happened. We don't know exactly what. We don't know exactly where.
For Ivory Homes, the water caused tens of millions of dollars worth of damage to their houses. Many of these homes just weeks away from being finished.
Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick reminder about our 2022 subscriber giveaway. We are giving away 2 dethatchers that have been featured in some of my previous comparison videos. At the 2,500 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the Lawn Master Dethatcher Scarifier, and at the 3,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the AJ801E Dethatcher Scarifier as well. To be eligible, all you need to do is be a subscriber, Go in and like the video for the comparison of the Works Dethatcher, the Sunjoe 805E, and the Lawnmaster Dethatcher Scarifier. Please leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, and when we get those 2 subscriber marks, we'll announce the giveaway winner. I'm really excited to be able to give back to the community for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and all the love that has been given to the channel this year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.